Hey YouTube, this is my shot at doing the 50 question thing that Audrey tagged me in. Thanks a lot, Hooker. Um, so here goes. What are you wearing? I'm wearing jeans and this striped top. Ever been in love? I mean, really, who hasn't? If you haven't, I mean, that's sad. Ever had a terrible breakup? Of course. How tall am I? I used to be 5'7", but apparently I am shrinking. I think I'm 5'6" now. Um, how much do I weigh? I weigh, I believe, around 235 today. Any tattoos? Nope. Piercings? I just have my ears double pierced. Um, one true pairing, huh? What is that? I don't know what that question is supposed to be asking, so I can't really answer it. Favorite show right now is Parenthood. Love that show. It is great. If you haven't seen it, you got to watch it. There's so much good TV on now as far as I'm concerned. I mean, just really good shows that are interesting or funny or all of the above. I also like The Good Wife. I like watching The Voice. That Blake Shelton, Adam Levine thing, they crack me up. But anyway, I'd say the number one for me right now is Parenthood. Favorite bands. I have been a fan of Heart since they started. Um, to me, Ann Wilson is the voice in rock and roll. That woman has got, I mean, she's got some pipes. But I also like a lot of the 80s hair bands. A lot of people know that about me. Um, I like Motley Crue, the Guns N' Roses type music. And because of that, I still follow Slash. And those of you that don't, you might want to check out his solo work that he's done because his first solo album, he had a lot of guest vocalists on it, including Adam Levine, Fergie, and then he had Miles Kennedy from Alter Bridge, and then Miles Kennedy ended up being Slash's main vocalist when they went on tour. And I've seen him on tour twice. They're excellent. It's a great show. They do a lot of the Guns N' Roses music, so it's really short of going to see the Guns N' Roses band now that Axl Rose still heads up, it's really your only opportunity to, see those Guns N' Roses songs. And it's the only one where you get to see Slash play, those incredible guitar pieces. So, anyway, moving on. Something I miss, boobs. Like Audrey mentioned, mine started going away early on in the weight loss, and that's just, you know, something I wish hadn't happened. Favorite song, it changes from time to time and the mood I'm in, but probably if I had to pick one right now, it's Stairway to Heaven, but it's Heart's version of Stairway to Heaven that they did at the Kennedy Center Honors a couple years ago as a tribute to Led Zeppelin. It's on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's amazing. I mean, they do it as a tribute to Led Zeppelin, and of course, Jimmy Page and Robert Plant and John Paul Jones are sitting there watching it, and Robert Plant just cries. I mean, it's an amazing. I won't give it away. They do something really special in it, and that's probably my favorite. How old am I? I am 52. I will be 53 in May. My zodiac sign is Taurus. The quality I look for in a partner is conviction, meaning not been to prison or anything like that, but conviction as in you have convictions, you have things that are important to you, and some rules that you live by that you won't compromise. So that is probably one of the biggest things that I look for, and I have in my husband. He has a lot of strong convictions. My favorite quote is 1 Corinthians 13. It's the verse that goes, I think, from It's from verse 4 to 8, and it's the love is patient and kind, love does not envy or boast. That's my favorite. My favorite actor is Denzel Washington. Love watching that guy. He's just fun to watch for me. Favorite color is red. My music loud or soft? Loud, absolutely loud. There are times that I'm kind of in the mood for some soft music, but it's not that often, and most of the time I want it to be loud. Where do I go when I'm sad? Home. My home to me is my sanctuary, and it should be that for everybody. It's where I am with my family, and I feel most comforted when I'm around my family. How long does it take a shower? About 15 minutes. How long does it take me to get ready in the morning? 30 minutes, a bit longer if I'm going to wear makeup. Ever been in a physical fight? No, not that I can really think of. I've had to bail people out of a few of them. But no, and I don't mean bail like bail them, but I mean help them get out before they got beat up worse, kind of thing. Um, Turn on eyes. A person's eyes usually gets me. Turn off arrogance, any type of arrogance. The reason I joined YouTube to, I guess, find information and then support about this journey that we're all on. Um, and I also wanted to document my journey and have that to look back to and hopefully help other people with it. Um, Fears, losing people I love. I feel like I've already had too many losses in my life, um, as it is. So that's really, I guess, my fear. Last thing that made me cry was a private moment between my husband and I. It was happy, but it was a private moment. Last time I said I love someone today to both my husband and my daughter. Meaning behind my YouTube name, Tomato Junkie. I'm a tomato junkie. Um, Particularly in the summertime when tomatoes are in season. I mean, I will drive anywhere, go anywhere, pay almost anything for the best tomatoes. So I know a lot of people think that's really strange, but I just love them. There's just something about them. I love them. Last book I read, this can be big snooze, Nursing Informatics. Working on my degree in nursing, and nursing informatics is one of those things. The book I'm currently reading would be another one on health policy, that type of thing. Another big snooze for you guys. Last show I watched was probably the evening news. I'm a news junkie too. Last person I talked to, my husband, right before he left to take our daughter to her volleyball practice. Um, Relationship between me and the last person I texted would be Jen, my trainer. Favorite food, steak. I don't think anything really tops that. When you got to have a piece of red meat, steak, that would do it. Place I'd like to visit would be Australia. Last place I was, Florida, last week on vacation. Do you have a crush? Yeah, I've got a bunch of different crushes. I don't think that because you're married or in a committed relationship that you quit, you know, having crushes or being attracted to other people. It's, how you behave as a result of that that should change. Last time I kissed someone, today, my husband. Last time you were insulted, probably last week. And it was the result of an earlier insult without going into, too much detail, but let's just say that somebody was aggravated with me, and as a result, they wouldn't let our kids play together, which I just think was really rude. So yeah, that insulted me. Um, Favorite flavor of sweet. And I'm thinking that's like, any type of sweet. I'm gonna say it's probably turtle, where it's the combination of chocolate, caramel, and pecans. What instrument do I play? I don't. I took guitar class in high school and, I learned the very basics of it, but, if I picked it up today, I could maybe do one chord. That's it. So I don't really play an instrument. Favorite piece of jewelry are my wedding rings. My husband did an outstanding job on my wedding rings, and I just love them. Last sport I played, I don't play sports either. Really. In high school, I was just always overweight, and I think the only sport I ever did play was volleyball, and that was in junior high. So I haven't really played a sport. Last song I sang. I only sing like when I'm singing along with whatever music might be on the radio when no one is around. So I can't even remember the last song that I sang. Favorite chat up line? I don't have one. I really don't because it's more of what's going on or what is the setting. And then I usually pick out something that I think everybody else is thinking about at the same time. Like, is the room too hot? Or is somebody in that particular social setting acting in a strange way or a way that's something you would comment on, I guess. So I think the short answer of that is I just am very social and I can talk to people fairly easily. But part of that comes from my job where I have to. I have to be able to approach people, and I don't do that. I've never done it to pick anybody up, so it's not a chat up line in that way. It's just a way to open the conversation, I guess. So no, I haven't ever used a set line, to chat somebody up. The last time I hung out with someone, I consider hanging out with my family to be, hanging out with someone. But I guess when you're talking about like a social setting or friendly or something like that, was earlier this month we went to an auction for my daughter's school, and there were some, other parents there that I knew, and we just kind of hung out a little bit. The next person that should answer these questions, to my knowledge, she has not done it yet. So I'm going to say it should be Karen. Karen's sort of fairy tale. I think it's past time for her to do that. Okay. So I'm going to say that it should be Karen. Um, and with that, hopefully I've answered all these. Holy cow, I'm 13 minutes into this video. So that's enough. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.